Okay, part 2 of the Bentley Brooklands vlog. If you've not already, be sure to go back, check out part 1, which was the introduction to the vehicle, the wash decontamination, part of the correction. You're now about to see the refining process and the finishing touches through to the final after footage. So without further ado, roll the tape. Engine bay dressed with Autoplin vinyl rubber care, which is actually known as Super Sheen in the trade. It's blown into the engine bay after a thorough deep cleanse and extensive hand cleansing to eliminate grease and gunk and crud off the Jubilee clips, all the pipe works, the rubbers, the deep down areas. The Tornador, the Autosmart Tornador, vortex thing came out. Now to dress the engine bay rather than try to navigate all that by hand. You've probably seen this before. Using the blower, it's going to push it into the tight crevices and corners that you can't otherwise get your little pinkies into. So that's the main engine dressed. Even as it is, it's looking pretty good. But what we have now is this to go back on, which to be honest covers 70% of the engine bay, but at least if it comes off, it's all done in the perimeter. Ta-da! I do like this stage. Today, Friday, 10 o'clock. The cutting is complete. Compared to the Continental SC, which is a very similar sized vehicle from less than a month ago now, we were still cutting on the Friday morning, refining by Friday afternoon, so it's slightly ahead of the game. On the Brooklands, you've seen the engine bay dressing, that's complete. All the panels have now been IPA'd, isopropyl alcohol or panel wipe to prep and lift any remaining dusting or grease or polish splatter before we now think about refining. I would have mentioned earlier the paintwork being detailer friendly. What does that mean? It means it's not churning up, it's not cutting up, it's not leaving lots of damage behind. The Continental SC, as seen on screen now, that was getting damaged, so our cutting to remove the damage was leaving marks and mess behind. That ended up being a cut, a polish to clean the cutting stage, and then refined to clean the polishing stage. The finer abrasives in the refine and polish do leave a much glossier surface, and there are certain areas where it's slightly cut up that just need cleaning before we do some protection. I think I must have shown you this already by now, but God, what a place, what a place.
Did that make that noise when you opened the boot? That's amazing.
Yeah, no, let's do it again. Ready?
I didn't know it did that.
That's a nice, it's a £6,000 option, that.
It's amazing, that is.
So yeah, it's a nice stage. It's nice to be clean. The floors are swept, everything's sorted, de-dusted down, starting resetting. So essentially, what's the latest comment, the latest vlog? The latest vlog at this point, recording now. Should look into employing someone just to do all the recording, editing side of things, leaving it to you to concentrate on the cars, etc., to ease the burden. That's been WhiteDetails that was covered a lot of the guys who talked about WhiteDetails. That I do quite like the building, the editing, the laptop side of things.
That's a relief, isn't it?
It is. It's my creation. It's my half of it comes across as my character. It's the editing, the music. Plus, at the end of the week, content that's on this memory card. 80% of it I don't want to use anyway, so it means I'm in full control. And half of that comes down to being half of that comes down to being a control freak, so perhaps that will never happen.
Arigato!
Oh, I know what might not have been done. The little black B on the boot lid. The gloss black B on the boot.
I haven't touched it. Yeah, I done mask it, but I forgot to do it.
Yeah. Right, so the refining complete. 2 hours, 10 minutes for the two of us to get around. Beautiful job. So, before all of the hardware gets put away, gloss black center caps for the wheels. Yeah, we bring the stars out, we bring the women and the girls and the cars out. They see all the haze, surface wording the same as what you'd find on the bodywork. Getting a bit closer, that's better. Okay. I was going to video that.
Really?
Yeah, never mind.
Why didn't we video it?
Well, the before condition.
Eh?
The before condition.
Oh, you could have said.
So as I'm doing this on the gloss centres, Terry's doing the gloss black B on the badge and the boot lid. Perfect. After the yellow pad of 400, very much cleaned up. Might just run that with a white pad just to refine it down a little bit. Refined with the white pad and Sonac's perfect finish. That's a good shot. It's looking brand new. Wheels looking real smart. Friday 4:30. They've received a machine polish and cleanse on the inner barrel. The mortar spokes have had a yellow pad 3" over them, hand polishing the split rim there and the polished lip. Sealed with carbon collectors platinum wheels. Here we have the spare wheel. This is an original Brooklands design, the same wheel as what was on the other Brooklands we had in. So that's going to be put back in the wheel well now. This is almost cleansed and flushed. We have the centered cap piece itself. Now this lays in the middle of the wheel, but look at the chrome ring Chrome ring is just oxidized, a bit stained, tarnished. So last job of the day for Terry, or last job of the week.
Yay! Last job of the week. Yay! Last job of the week.
Is to hit them with a little auto finesse triple. Finito. Present it to us, Terry. Here we are. And ready to. Can I? May I?
Balls. Ha.
technology. For those that have been trying to get through phone calls, WhatsApp, Instagram, endless issues with Wi-Fi at the minute. Turns out it's probably the filter ADSL, so Amazon Prime due tomorrow. But there's no Wi-Fi to order it. Ugh. Random little parcel come through. Parcel, large letter. Aha! Aha! Thank you, sir. Thank you, Graham. Nicely presented in a little new box there. Pristine Detail offering the 1-inch Maguire's microfiber cutting pads. If you're interested in the 1-inch pads for the Rupes Ivory, or the 2-inch, it's popped up on a few previous vlogs, but the discount code on screen now at Pristine Details website will give you a small discount for your 1-inch detailing needs. For now, it's toothpickery for the Bentley. And what's on it too. Back here again, Bentley grills. This side is obviously it's an unusual finish, but this side is complete. And this side, hopefully the camera's picking that up. You can see some of the tarnishing, water spots, dirt that's sort of not really been washed. It's taken me about half an hour to do this one side, half an hour to complete this. Then there's this, and this also. Looks like this job is going into Sunday, unfortunately, after all. Nearing the end of play on Saturdays 5 PM. In for a quotation is a black sapphire BMW M2. New to my owner, it's a used car, 6,000 miles on the clock. Check out the buffer trails, check out the sander marks in fact. Lots of hazy, patchy clusters, which the owner was aware of, mostly because of the deep scratches down here, which probably will need painting. But then the poor finishing on the lower portions around them. The master mark there. In all the channels, in the crevices, around the toe eye. Not pretty. And actually, as a result, the owner of said vehicle will be going back to the dealership, supplying dealer, to see about having some of this rectified with respray for the scratch. Otherwise, it's a stunning car. Hello. Sorry? I wish it was mine. I wish it was mine. No, it's one of my customers. It lives in London. It's a London vehicle. No, it's nothing to do with... no, it's 8 years old, actually, now. Yeah. I've just spent the last 7 days polishing it. So I'm just making the most of the sun to try and... I know, yeah. Starts again tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks a lot.